You guys brought back some old memories. You guys don't happen to wear black baggy suits and a top hat, do you?
Well, I think the top hat is mandatory, isn't it?
It is. I carry in the van.
Well, yeah, you gotta have
I do have one in the van, and we do get people that just absolutely insist on seeing it. So I'll
Gotta
put it
have
on. Do a little jig for them, whatever it takes. Whatever it is.
Yeah, see, he's got one.
It's almost Guy Fawkes Day. I just was thinking about all that stuff.
Well, thanks for your call.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, yeah, gotta have that top hat, man.
Gotta keep one.
Yeah. Hey, what kind of other services do you offer besides the cleaning up the flues and whatnot?
You bet. We do a lot of getting more and more involved in stove restoration. People are bringing their stoves in, to us, and there'll be, they want it re-bricked, they want it painted, they want it, new glass, new gasket, all that stuff. It might be like an heirloom type stove.
Yeah, is it worth it to do that? I guess it is.
It definitely can be.
Yeah.
You can get into a lot of money doing it. Sometimes the glass itself is a couple $100. And then there's a lot of time in it.
Yeah.
We had a guy drop off a stove this summer, and it was, I think it was a country wood stove, and it was a lot of work. It had all the brass trim on it, had the little grills, it had the little slides, it had everything on it, and he wanted it painted mauve.
Oh my goodness!
And I was like,
marvelous.
I found a company that actually sold high heat mauve.
Oh my goodness!
And it took me a week to find that paint.
Yeah.
And I was like, anything you want. So you're the boss. Applesauce.
That's it.
So we took every piece of trim off. We buffed it, polished it, cleaned up the stove, and it looked perfect.
I bet it did.
It looked really good.
Was he pleased?
Very.
Cool.
And I was like, mauve, you're crazy. Stoves should be black.
Well, they should be, but
he
everybody's got their
insisted
own
on
taste.
mauve, and I'm glad he did. It looked excellent. And it's on our website if you want to see it.
Okay, what is your website, by the
It's
way?
Bailey'sChimneyCleaning.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I do have a friend of mine that is into, it's like a prefab firewood.
You talked before the show. We were talking about this, and I'm totally intrigued by this. I'd never heard anything like this before. Yeah, tell us about what that's all about.
You bet. He's a friend of mine and a customer named Don Nelder. Excellent guy, business genius, and he wants something to do in his retirement. So he invented this prefabricated firewood blocks, and it's kind of like Duraflame, the little Walmart ones you buy for $5-6. But that's loaded with chemicals, and it just doesn't burn real.
Yeah, I don't like those things.
Yeah, they stink and they smoke and they load up your chimney. And what he did is he took basically that's the same material that pellets are made out of, except sometimes even bigger. It looks like a block of OSB, like the plywood.
Sure, OSB.
It's kind of like a block of between that and sawdust.
Okay.
And he engineered it in such a way where it has air channels and holes that bring the fire up around a certain way to burn uniformly. And it comes in a little cardboard box, like a little lunch box, that you fold it down, light here,
okay.
and it burns, and they're really excellent. He's dropping off some today.
He is. Okay.
So because firewood, a lot of people, they either don't need or don't want an entire cord. It's hard to find somebody that'll deliver an honest cord and put it where you want, rather than heaping it in your brick driveway.
And a lot of people, they may have not a summer home, just a second home here in Payson, and so they don't really want a full cord of wood. They might come up every other week or once a month and want to have a fire in the fireplace.
Exactly,
only at that time.
And these are excellent. There's different sizes. Some will burn for an hour and a half. Some will burn for 5. Some will burn for 12 hours.
Wow.
And they're different sizes, and they're in little prepackaged boxes, and you put them in your closet.
So you fold the box down, you light the box?
Or no, you can actually fold out a piece of the box and light it.
Light it.
So the burning box will light the material inside.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'll be carrying those.
You'll be carrying those, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try them out, and I saw the samples. He's gonna drop some samples off, and we're gonna test them out.
Now he's from, did you say Tucson?
He's in the Tucson area, but he's got a real nice place out in Washington Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's got a fireplace and 2 pellet stoves. So I service and repair the pellet stoves for him.
So he started out as a customer, and then he told you about this.
Yeah,
this
and
thing.
something to occupy his time in his retirement.
Well, that's pretty smart.
He's a super smart guy.
Yeah.
And but I think it's a really neat idea, and like a lot of people, they don't want to bring up 5 armloads of firewood with them up here.
Right.
They don't want to go to the gas station and pay $6.99 for 4 little pieces of pine that are going to burn up instantly.
Right.
And these, they can bring 2 or 3 of them with the campfire, and then whatever they don't use, they'll take home.
Wonderful. That sounds like a great product, and you'll have these available for sale then.
We're gonna do our best.
Okay.
Because he's bringing up some samples. I saw his. We really talked about it at length, and we're gonna and hopefully we'll be having them for sale.
Wonderful. This sounds great. So we're just about out of time. Well, I've got about a minute and a half left in the show. Anything that we'd like to add? I know when to get your phone number out there.
Sure. Yep. It's 928-468-6345.
Okay.
And it's you can see us and our work at Bailey'sChimneyCleaning.com. And this friend of mine, Don, that made these things, he's thinking, how do I move them? How do I sell them? How do I bring them to the market?
Yeah.
And I go, well, I know about 1,500 people that burn wood. And he's like, you are my man.
So you'll be a representative for this product as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it'd be great. Hopefully we'll have some in our service van.
There you go. Okay, we still have about a minute left. Anything you want to add? Once again, you have your chimney swept about once a year.
Yeah. Or if you don't know when it's been done, or if you're experiencing any problems with it, some people, they let it go way too long, and it's just a real chore to get it cleaned. They pay the same price as the people that just insist it being cleaned no matter what it looks like. And we've had people, you could eat out of that chimney, and they still insist a brush goes through it. And easy money.
Yeah. So let's get your phone number out there one more time.
You bet. It's 928-468-6345.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the
Absolutely.
show. Always a pleasure to visit with you. And come back soon.
Anytime.
And thank you for listening to Rim Country Focus.
You've been listening